What is going on, everybody? How we doing today? Hope we're doing all right. Hold on. See, I'm messing around with my microphone, right? Because when I try to edit clips from some of the recent streams that I've had, I have I've been dealing with I've been dealing with like a static sound, right? And I think it's probably because like the audio is peaking to some degree. Let me know if it's like unbearable, let me know if the audio is like unbearably low. But I have a feeling that static sound has to do with the gain for my microphone. I have a feeling that's probably what it is, you know. So um it is what it is. It is what it is. Yes, thank you very much, JC. Like the damn stream. Hello, Black Toast. Hello, JC. All right, and hello anybody else who's watching. We're on Twitter today as well um because I didn't have time to like set the stream up the way that I wanted to. Although the more I think about it, the more it's just like I should just stream to I should just say screw it and I should stream to Twitter too. Like who cares? What's it matter, you know? Um One moment. Oh. Anyway, that was my AIDS diagnosis. So, you know, one more moment. One more moment. All right. Now we're set up a little bit better. But are we doing all right? I hope we're doing all right. Okay. I forget who said it. It was Black Toast said watch episode 1, Scottster, that's the real content. I did watch episode 1. I watched that on Sunday. Excuse me. Sunday was the first Oblivion stream that we are going to do. The fall, winter slash early to mid spring game that we're going to be playing on Sundays is going to be the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, all right? And I'm really excited to play that one. Oblivion's a cozy game, right? Oblivion's a nice cozy game, and I can't wait to play it with you guys on Sundays. I've actually like since I've been doing this playthrough, I've actually been sitting here like, dude, I want to play more, but I don't want like obviously I can't just play when I'm not streaming to you guys and then skip forward and things like that. That'd be weird. Um, but yeah, uh, GR Peephole, right? 303 on Twitter says, but what happens if you get 5 wrong and need to wait? Well, then we're waiting. I'm just going to sit here staring at the camera, just like this, and we're going to go ahead. We're going to wait. I mean, you know, it is what it is. We're going to play until we can't. I don't know if you notice there's yellow right here. It's because I'm jaundiced. I'm jaundiced. I have advanced kidney failure. No, I had curry goat again today. I go on kicks sometimes, right? I go on kicks sometimes where I'm just like, yo, dude, I want pho. I want Jamaican food. I want this or that or the other thing. And because of that, I just eat it all the time, you know? And it's really good. But yeah, so if there's a little bit of yellow around here, that's because the curry goat boomba clot. Oh man. Black Toast says, Scott Dog, your audio is a little low, pimp. I mean, I'll turn it up a little bit more, but the thing is, I'm trying to strike a balance here, right? I'm trying to strike a balance here between you know, I'm trying to strike a balance between you guys being able to hear me and there being like I said, static in the audio, because that's, as I've said, that's an issue that I have, is I get static in the audio, and it's like so jarring, it's so grating, and there's nothing I can do to fix it when it ends up there. So I'm experimenting right now. So if my audio is a little low, I don't think I'm gonna be able to put it up too much higher. All right. Um, Excuse me. I just say put your audio higher if you have that ability. If you have that ability. Oh man. I switched to Coke Zero during the week, right? Because it's 0 calorie. And it's a good way to not drink as much soda as before, because not only is it 0 calorie, but I get halfway through and I'm just like, yo, I can't stomach this anymore. I can't stand this. What am I doing here? What am I doing? I'd rather be fat. I'd rather be fucking fat is what I'd rather be, you know? Anyway, Wicked Radiation says, ever since I've been watching you, I've started to grow red hairs on my chin. That's a side effect. That's a side effect of Scotty rocking. All right. Oh man. But we all doing okay? I hope we're doing okay. You know, I don't like. I've been really busy with a bunch of IRL stuff, so I haven't had a lot of time to plan a bunch of things when it comes to streaming. Friday last week, obviously, I did the Jeopardy stream with Kaylee, Goon, and Shoe Nice. I look forward to working with Shoe Nice again. I actually got to get back to him. He was in my DM, and we were tossing ideas back and forth and shit like that. But yeah, like I'll end up doing more stuff with Shoe Nice because he's like a really cool guy. From what I've seen of him, from the interactions that we've had, he's really cool. Yeah, I've just been doing my thing, right? For one thing, I started physical therapy for my shoulder. I've started physical therapy for my shoulder and my neck, and it's going all right. It's going pretty good, but I've just been so focused on trying to get all that shit out of the way, because it's not just that it's like I go to physical therapy and then I sit around all day. Like today I woke up, I spent a little time with my wife, and then I went to physical therapy. Then I came home and I had to call around to a bunch of fucking doctor's offices because I had 4 different orthopedic appointments at 3 different places, 3 different locations, right? Because I was just that desperate to figure it all out, that like I'd make one and then there would be some aspect of it that would not work out. So I'd be like, whatever, I'm going to keep that, but I'm going to see if I can find a better one. Then I find another one, and another aspect of that isn't going to work out. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll keep these 2 and I'll keep on looking, right? But yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Black Toast says, I got that Jesse Slaughter question before you even finished saying the question. LOL, old emo lore for real. Dude, that was like, you see, whenever you say that's the old internet, whenever you say that's like whenever you say that's like classic internet, there's always some fucking boomer who was around in like 1994, 1995, who's like, oh, that's not the old internet. And it's like, all right, oh, okay, man, all right, you're sitting there banging sticks together in front of your fucking computer like the cavemen you are. All right, and us over here, because we weren't born in 1967, because we didn't have the iMac, right? Or what was it called, the Lisa or something like that? Apple came out with a computer called the Lisa, I think. Because I wasn't fucking around on that. All of a sudden, that's not the old internet anymore. 2008, 2000 like 3 or 4. Even a little bit before that, like 2001, 2002, all the way up to like 2012, 2013. I'd say that's probably a golden age of the internet where only the elite, only the cool kids were allowed on the internet back then, because people weren't fucking around all the time, right? People weren't fucking around all the time on like the internet, and like it was a place for like weird people to go be weird, right? Eventually, and like you see, I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time saying this because I'm tripping up myself. I'm tripping myself up in my own head about dates and things like that, because this is something I think about every now and again. When I'm deep in thought, this is something I think about again and again. No, but like there was something that came around. It's debatable, obviously, where all of a sudden normies were able to get onto the internet, and that's when you started seeing a lot of like the weird shit that was going on. When it was a weird thing for weird people to do and say weird shit on, it was all good. There was very little censorship. You could even make a little bit of money on there, right? Because like I think what the YouTube Partner Program started in like 2011, something like that. Um, like it was just better. It was a classic time on the internet, and it's like I said, a little while ago. You never know you're in the good times until they're gone, right? I made this up. I'm the one who said this first, right? I'm the one who said this. Nobody else thought to say something like that other than me. Is what yeah. Yeah, no, but like you don't know you're in the good times until they're gone. And then like um I said like 2001 to 2013, like 2014, 15 and 16 were pretty good too. But you notice little things. You notice little fucking things. Looks like there's some fucking oh no, no. I thought there might have been curry on my fingers. I was like, "Oh geez, I'm a fucking Simpsons character tonight." But um yeah, like you see things starting to shift, especially in 2015, right? In like 2014, you had that like Gamergate shit, which is like cringe to talk about nowadays, but I mean, the thing is like everything becomes cringe eventually. Imagine somebody walking around dressed like a hippie today or like a 1970s punk rocker or something like that. That'd be like so fucking weird. But 2014 Gamergate kind of hit, and that's when like it kind of exploded, right? Gamergate in hindsight was like, it was stupid, it was cringe, it was this, that, the other thing. Okay, fine, whatever. But the explosion surrounding Gamergate in terms of the way it was perceived both on and off the internet, I feel that kind of helped to usher in what would end up occurring with all the censorship and shit like that. And then on top of that, you also had Trump running, and a big part of Trump in 2015, 2016 was his presence online and things like that. And because of that, they had to clamp down harder, and all this other stuff, right? But yeah, like bottom line, bottom line, right? Is it sucks we're not in that golden age anymore, right? If I had to pull something out of my ass to cap that off with, right? If I had to pull something out of my fucking rear end to be like, all right, so we're done talking about this now. At least I'm done trying to make the weird ethereal point that I'm making. Um, it sucks we're not in those times anymore, man. Um, I miss well, the thing is like I was it's lolcow shit is weird. Like it's one thing observing someone, right? Like I like to observe the Chris Chan lore via the Chris Chan A Comprehensive History documentary, right? I'm sure Gino has put out more since then, but I was up to date as of like April or May of this year. Like I had watched literally all of them, because it's just fun to me. And also there's something cozy about the early Chris Chan videos too. Like um there's a nostalgia because like he's very much rooted in the times, having to destroy his PS3, playing Little Big Planet, right? Things like that, right? That's oh, excuse me. That's really cozy to me, right? But like I don't know. It's fun to observe, but like if you're the kind of person who's like that like dedicated to lol cows in that way, it's like you should probably get something better to do. You should probably not show up to a mall like it's crazy thinking about the Christian thing, right? I guess we're just running off into this direction now, which is kind of standard for me. But like you think about Christian and all these people are trying to torment him, but like how are they doing it? Like one of the more famous examples of Christian being fucked with is somebody decides they're going to do something incredibly mean-spirited, which is uh fucking I don't think catfish would be the right word, but to trick this guy, to lure this guy to a mall with his elderly dad to pretend like they're going on a date, you know? And then when Chris, who is like obviously like fucking autistic as shit, right? Obviously weird as hell, and he doesn't have good social skills because of that. Um, when he starts being a bit of a weirdo, you're gonna be like, oh, it's like maybe you shouldn't have went to the circus if you didn't want to see clowns, right? And obviously that's what they wanted overall, right? Oh, I wasn't sure. Oh, jeez. I wasn't sure if that was a I wasn't sure if that was a TTS or not. I'm gonna read that in just a second, NS. Thank you so much for the 9.99. But the bottom line of like what I'm trying to say with the whole pickle suit at the mall thing, right? Which is like one of the more famous examples of like fucking with Chris Chan is like that's your move is to dress up in a pickle suit to mess with an autistic guy, and he's the loser. You're dressed up in a pickle suit in the middle of a mall, like skulking, waiting for the signal. You're hiding behind like the Froyo kiosk or the phone repair kiosk or something like that. You're like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The fucking Paul Blart, the mall cop, riding around like, I better keep an eye on this guy. He looks a little fucking suspicious. What the fuck is he wearing that pickle suit for, right? He's he's sitting here like that, right? And like Chris is supposed to be the weirdo. It's just so weird, you know. But yeah, like I didn't pay attention to like Jesse Slaughter or anything like that. That's something I figured out like a year or two after it happened, you know. But like one thing I do miss is Al One's treasure hunt, and I'll show you guys that, right? But NS for 9.99. A single Catholic mom that works minimum wage said, I am not good enough because I went to trade school. It has never been more over. I need to rewatch your advice vid. Uh, so over for who? You? Nah, I'd say her, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? You know, you're making trade school money. I would assume you're making trade school money, and this chick is trying to talk about oh you're not good enough. No, she's not good enough. You know, she's not good enough for one thing you, but also for her child. Her child is gonna suffer immensely. You know, and this is something I feel bad for, right? Because I've spoken to an ex of mine a couple of times, right? Just here and there. Um, and every time I talk to her, she's got this haughty attitude, right? She and I dated for like 5 years, and she broke up with me, right? Although it was pretty much at the end. When she broke up with me, I've told this story before. She left a note. I wish I still had this note. I threw the note out. It got wet, and I was like, yeah, fucking, I don't need to hang on to that, right? But it was just like funny how like ridiculous the note was. She left a note. It was like a page, maybe a page and a half, and she's talking about like, oh, I love you more than I love myself, and that's not good. And I don't think you're interested in becoming a better version of yourself. And I need to blah 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 blah. Right? She talking all about how like I'm fucked up. You know. So her now that she's finally free of me, now that she's finally rid of my awful terrible ass, right? She gets pregnant by this 19-year-old kid. We were like 23, 24. He was like 19 years old at the time. She got pregnant by him like a month, two, maybe 3 months after she and I like officially broke up. They did their thing for however long, and now the guy is like fucking around with other bitches, you know? And like, don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here trying to convince my ex that everything's like going wrong for her. She knows everything's going wrong for her. She does. But when I would talk to her, she would have this haughty attitude where she's like, yeah, I don't need a man. Yeah, I don't need no man. And it's like, I'll check back with you in about 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 years. You know, your child's a fucking teenager without a dad, and you're sitting here trying to keep her under control, and she's not being under control, just like your ass, because she was raised by a single mother who was like abusing the shit out of her ex husband, boyfriend, whatever he was, who happened to be her dad, right? Her dad is doing, or when I was dating her, her dad was doing very well for himself. He had a successful construction business, right? And the mom was just like, every time I would go over, she'd be laying on the couch, and like I would just like, I was not even interested in getting to know my potential future mother-in-law in that way, because I just saw her for what she was. And now my ex is on her way to become her own mom. And that sucks, dude. That really fucking sucks. and she's not going to know how bad it is for a little while. It's going to be, I mean, she probably does right now, but it's going to get worse and worse. It's only going to get worse, right? So like that woman, I don't know what her deal is. She apparently works minimum wage. She what's she like? What you go to McDonald's and see the goth Catholic girl working the counter and you fell in love, NS, you know? Um, like it's over for her, man. It ain't over for you. It's over for my ex, right? It ain't over for me. And it's unfortunate, right? You shouldn't wish for it to be over for anybody at the end of the day, but also like what is she got? You know, is she in school? Is she in school at least? Is she doing something to try and improve herself? A little, just a little bit, just that much, right? For not even for herself, but for her daughter, right? Is there anything, you know? I would hope. I would hope she is, but I mean, given the way that a lot of women are, chances are no, she's not, you know, because that's what a lot of women do. And like a lot of people do this, but especially women, where you ask them what's up and they're just like, I go to work, I come home, I watch Netflix, I go to, uh, I just hang out, hang out with my friends, I smoke some weed, you know, just I go to parties every now and again. Blah, blah. Like there's shit like that. There's never like, oh, I'm reading a book that is gonna teach me how to do something, right? It's never I got into woodworking and I'm learning how to make chairs. It's never anything like that. It's always, yeah, I just go to work and I come home and I watch 50 Shades of Grey over and over again. I watched 365 Days, the movie, over and over again, and it's like, fuck, man, holy shit. It's bonkers. It is insane the way a lot of people are, especially a lot of the women out there. You know, it is insane. But um NS said, nope, yeah, so it's over for her, dude. It ain't over for you, you know. Pray, if anything, pray for the child. All right, pray for the child. And it's extremely unfortunate. The people who the people who suffer the most are always the child, right? The children. It's awful. We as men, we suffer because we have to deal with people like this, right? But who suffers even more is the child, because like, yeah, the child is going to learn to be shitty, but they're going to learn to be shitty via coping mechanisms that are designed to help save them in some form from feeling completely agencyless, right? Because that's what it is a lot of the time. Is a lot of these people, they develop these like personality traits and these little quirks and things like that. These quirky little chungus quirks. They develop these little quirks. They're quirky. They develop those things as a coping mechanism to try and get through their day. That's where a lot of my bad habits and a lot of my bad shit comes from. Just from growing up in an environment where it was not healthy, it was not good for me, and it was not good for me to be in that environment. And I basically just said the same thing 3 times. But some of the bad habits that I've developed and some of the personality traits that I've developed come from having grown up in that environment. And there's ones that I had to grow out of. And unfortunately, most people don't have the wherewithal to be able to do that. Like me. Believe it or not, I'm not that much of a talker. I know I'm sitting here in front of you guys yapping up a storm, right? I'm the chief yapper, all right? The number one chief yapper. But like overall, I'm not really a talkative guy, like I can just sit in silence and I'm all good with that. Even in uncomfortable silence, I'm like, oh, I'm a little uncomfortable. It's whatever though. Who cares? I don't need to break the silence to make myself feel a little bit more comfortable. And like that's not a bad thing, but it is a bad thing in certain cases. And you guys can see that sometimes where like I just get so deep into just chilling and observing and like watching things go down that when it comes time for me to open up, I'm like, like a very good example of that was the Cell with Zoltar, Alex Schultz, and Marui, right? I always forget his real name. I just know him by Marui, right? The dude, the dude in the blue tracksuit. Nifty was there too, right? Like I was just in the corner all night because I was just like so. I was just vibing the entire time, just watching Marui and Alex just absolutely go at Zoltar, and I was having a good time doing that. And like when it did come time for me to say something, I'd usually bring the mood down because I was flat-footed, right? But like it's not a bad thing necessarily, but it can be bad. Another thing too is like eye contact. I had a hard time with eye contact. Now like I have like a sociopath stare that I utilize at times, you know? Like don't get me wrong, I don't consider myself to be like a puppet master. I'm not a puppet master, all right? Not all of us can be as brilliant and as cunning as iDubbbz, but um like I when it comes down to it, like I know there's aspects of me that can be utilized to mess with people, right? And if somebody is worth messing with, I will utilize those things. Like the fact that I look fucking angry all the time, you know? I got used to not looking people in the eye when I was younger because I was just shy and stuff like that. I was shy and I had self-esteem issues and stuff like that. But as time went on, I learned to basically be the opposite of that. Now I have like an unbreaking eye contact that I'm like capable of utilizing, even where like I won't even blink that much. I might have to blink every now and again. Like right now, I kind of feel one coming on, but like I'm fighting the urge. And just having the ability to sit here and lock eyes with somebody and talk to them and like not blink, not break at all for any reason, it's good. It's a good thing to have, specifically because if somebody's trying to fuck with you and you just look them square in the eye like this, even if you're not trying to be like, hey, fuck off, fuck you, even if you're just speaking to them, even if you're just talking like I am now, it can be like a really unsettling thing. Like right now, I still haven't broken eye contact. I still haven't blinked, right? And it's funny because this is almost like an example of where I see the lights kind of fucking with me now. I have like the light. There's a light directly behind this, and looking at that thing, it was like there's a dot, not even a dot. It's like a line in my vision now. But like it's funny because like I took one bad thing and I was like, all right, I need to go in the opposite direction, and I ended up with another bad thing that since I know it's bad, I can harness it. Like that's the way that I talk to my boss. When my boss calls me in for some kind of stupid bullshit, because like I've told you guys, he's trying to fire me if he can. Um, uh, fucking when I like walk in, I immediately look to him. I sit down, right? I literally do this. I'm sitting here like this, like hands on the table down here like this, just staring, just staring. Even when he's not looking at me, I'm staring right into his soul, right? Because I know that that's going to be something where I'm mogging him. I'm mogging him, right? And it helps, believe it or not. It helps to take somebody off their game when they think they're going to call you into a room and they're going to be like, all right, here's what's going on. Bing, bang, boom. You get fucked. Haha, right? It's good to have that to be able to take them off their game, if that makes sense. I don't even exactly 1,000,000% remember. Oh yeah, dude, fuck. I was You see, it's a day where I'm not completely blah, right? I'm actually feeling pretty good tonight, as opposed to some of the other nights where I've just been like slow and lethargic and shit like that. So I'm sitting here and I'm going from like point to point to point to point to point, you know. Um, but yeah, like a lot of people form negative habits. A lot of people form bad habits and bad traits and things like that as a coping mechanism to deal with whatever trauma they have dealt with in their childhood. And that doesn't mean that everybody's traumatized. Everybody needs to heal. That's one of the big lies that the psych field is trying to push. It wouldn't surprise me if there is some kind of lobby that pushes like therapy in the psych field, because there's been a lot of therapy speak that's made its way into the modern lexicon, I guess, even though lexicon I think is I think is letters, right? Not just verbiage, right? There's been a lot of therapy speak that has made its way into the modern verbiage. And in addition to that, you're also seeing people who are like, go to therapy. Hey, you need to work on your trauma. You need to heal. Heal from your therapy. Go to your therapist and heal. Yeah. Right? That's like people are talking about that, you know? Like there was this one guy, right? It was this like Reddit motherfucker, right? You just know he's on r slash something, right? And it was like a dating profile I saw a picture of when I was on Grinder. When I was on Grinder, I saw this fucking dude with a dating pro. No, but I saw a screenshot of a dating profile, and it was this like Reddit ass dude, and he said like instead of sending nudes, send therapy receipts so I can know you're working on your trauma. And it was just like, no pussy. No pussy. Zero. None. Zero. 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 None. He is not getting shit. You know that? And it's his own damn fault. His own damn fault. He's gonna talk to his therapist about it, and his therapist is gonna blow smoke up his ass and be like, well, I'm sure the right one's out there. You just need to keep on looking. And have you thought of maybe giving me more money? Because if you give me more money, I think we'll heal more of your trauma, and you'll be that much better off, and you'll be that much more likely to get a girl, right? That's what that guy is gonna be up to, you know. Zachary Verrett said, I got kicked out of a therapist's office. They're incredibly easy to mog. As soon as I saw you say that, Zach, I pictured you getting up, picking up the chair that you're sitting in, and just tossing it. Just fucking letting it fly. I don't know why. Um, My therapist told me the first time he met me, though I had a gun in my pocket because my wallet had a lot of coins for the bus and it made a noticeable bulge, but only told me after 10 sessions. Um, Sorry, the way you typed that, hi Ecuador, I wasn't sure if there was another like if that was part two of a two-part message, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing he didn't report you in some way, because that's the thing is like anything and everything is considered to be a mental illness today. Even you remember like this must have been like 2017 or something like that. I'm pretty sure the American Psychological Association, they labeled stoicism as a mental illness. I remember they ended up doing that, and I think they reversed it after a while because they realized like, oh, like maybe people don't want to hear that kind of thing, and maybe our whole thing is bullshit in the first place, and we actually have to play by what people want to hear to a degree, right? Which that in and of itself just shows you how bullshit it is. If they can be like, this is a mental illness, well, actually, you guys are mad about it, so never mind, it's not a mental illness anymore. Tells you how legit it is, right? But yeah, there was a little while ago they said that stoicism is a mental illness, right? Um, and it's just ridiculous, there's another thing. There's a couple of things that I want to read from people, but there's another thing that people talk about every now and again too, right? Emotional intelligence doesn't fucking exist, or if it does, it's not what everybody thinks it is. It's just part of that whole like bullshit dichotomy between men and women, where people want to pretend like there's an equal opposite for everything that exists, when the reality is that there's not. Men on average are more intelligent when they are in their 20s, 30s, beyond, right? It's just like the way that it is, right? And a lot of the time when you have studies and things like that show that men and women are actually of similar intelligence, they're always doing like fucking 11-year-olds, like 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, right? People who they aren't fully developed yet, right? But if you take fully developed men on average and compare them to fully developed women on average, men just have higher IQs. That's just the way it is. So their way of trying to get around that so that they can say that, oh no, it's okay, there's an equal opposite, so everyone is equal. They say that women have a better understanding of emotion. They have higher emotional intelligence, which is insane. Because how many women do you know that absolutely positively lose their shit at the slightest inconvenience? You know, we were. Fuck it. I might as well say something, right? Because I started saying it and then I was like, no, and I made a fucking scene of it, right? I made a scene of it. But I'll say this. Um, my wife and I, we were getting kicked out of a place we were living in a few years ago. It was me, my wife, her sister, and another woman we were living with, right? Um, we were getting kicked out of there. That's a story in and of itself that I don't need to tell. And every time we would look for a place, we'd find places and we'd hit them up, and there would be some kind of issue, right? Either they didn't allow pets, or it was just like too little for too much, right? We were getting too little for too much. Or they just weren't renting or something like that. And every time that would happen, my wife would be out of commission for like 6 hours. I'm talking like she would be laying in bed just absolutely fucking devastated because like we had a month to look for a place. We liked the place we were in for the most part. We had a month to try and find a place. Um, and we were having a real fucking hard time. Now, me on the other hand, yeah, it fucking sucked. But also, if somebody tells me no pets, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna haggle with them? Well, what about like one pet? So me, I would just move on to the next one immediately. My wife would have to take a few hours to just lay in bed and veg the fuck out and be sad about it. Me, I would move on to the next one. And sure enough, my dog is asleep and he's dreaming and he's barking in his sleep. I don't know if you guys can hear. If he starts doing that again, I'll shut up and I'll see if you guys can hear. But um like her quote unquote higher emotional intelligence led her to do things that were absolutely positively no help. Like if we're just being honest, And it's not something where it's like, oh, it's just my wife. No, like it's women in general, they tend to be that way. That they just tend to not have as good control of their emotions. Um and it just is like it is what it is. It's not like a hate thing, it's not an anger thing, it's just like observation, you know? Um and like we ended up finding a place with like a day or two to spare. I shit you not. Like, and the only reason we found that place is because I kept on fucking I dug my heels in and I said, "Nah, this fucking sucks. I don't like that we keep getting no's, but all we need is one yes. That's all we need is one yes and we're all set. We're all good." So let's keep on going until we find that yes and not get wrapped up in how I feel about the situation. And sure enough, I'm the one who found the fucking place that we would end up moving into, right? And that place would be when I first started my channel, that place, right? But it's just funny. It's funny to see that shit. Um I feel like Rasta men are right, and anything that ends with an ism or an is in of itself is a mental illness or a virus. Well, I mean, that's that's the thing. It's real easy to say, excuse me. It's real easy to say that everything other than you sucks. I think everyone other than 29-year-old balding redheads is a fucking idiot. It's real easy to say that kind of thing. First off, Rastafarianism, right? Um, is it's an ism. Even if they try and play this thing where they're like, oh, no, it's not Rastafarianism. We're Rastas, or it's Rastafari, right? If they try to like say that, it's like, well, all right, but it's still the same fucking thing, you know. Hi Ecuador's Jimmy's alt account. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. You know, dust off, and keep it pushing. Exactly. That's what you got to do. You got to dust it off and keep it fucking pushing. You know, even when I'm freaking the fuck out, I'm thinking dust off and keep going, dust off, keep going. You know, I have a fucking mental breakdown at least once a week. You know, if my wife was here right now, she'd be able to confirm for you. I have like a mental breakdown at least once a week. And even during the mental breakdown, it's like, fuck, like, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I'm sitting here, like, wanting to put a gun in my mouth, you know, because I'm so stressed about everything that's going on in my life right now. But, like, you guys would never know that unless I told you, right? You would have no fucking clue unless I told you, you know? Hayakador says Scott's just got a heavy Neanderthal brow, which because we are less Neanderthal than him, and instinctively see him as a threat because he's not entirely our species. That's exactly what it is. I have that Irish brow ridge. You're making fun of me eyebrows. Anyway. There was something that I wanted to say. It was one of those streams where we went from topic to topic to topic to topic. It is one of those streams where we're going from topic to topic to topic, you know. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Like I'm kind of pissed at myself because I like to make I like to make smaller videos out of these streams, right? I like to chop them up like everybody does, and I like to release them as videos. And I listened back to a stream and I had all these videos that I was going to chop up. And then when I went to chop them up, I realized, wait a second, that's pointless. That's just fucking pointless, you know? It's a 3 minute it's going to be a 3 minute segment of me talking about Coca-Cola or fucking Halloween. Like what's even the point of that? No, I'm all set. I'll just fuck it, you know. So I needed a stream like this where I rant about a couple of different things and then I'm able to look back and chop them up, you know. Um uh Fucking High Ecuador says, I feel like if you worked at MDE, there'd be so many people and shit, you'd just not know anyone's real name, and I bet that's intentional. Um, you mean like I'd have so much shit going on, and there'd be so many people going in and out that I don't know anybody's name. I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. You know, there was so many people. There was so many people who were at blood games. It took me like a month to memorize everybody's name, you know? And I feel bad because there's definitely going to be some people who, like, if I see them again, I'm going to be like, oh, is that, Jimmy? No, his name wasn't Jimmy. Was that, Joey? No, I know it was a J name. I know it was a fucking J name, dude. And it's gonna be like Sean or something like that, right? I know there's gonna be people that are like that. You know, there's just so many people going in and out for one reason or another that you know, it's hard to keep track. JC asked me the name of Sam's other trainer guy, his weight training guy. I haven't met that guy. He and I have never been in the same room together. You know, it's either him or me there usually. So we've never actually like shook hands and been like, "Hi, I'm Scott. Hi, I'm Sam's weightlifting guy." You know, which is funny to think about. You know, we have so much in common. We like fitness. You know, of course, I'm not exactly as yoked as he is, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. Um, Scott, do you like Coke Zero? No, I hate it. I fucking hate it. I'm only putting up with it because it's 0 calories and I am tired of being overweight. So anything I can do to shave off a few extra calories during the week, I will do, you know. I also have to keep on working out as well is the other thing too, you know. But I'm trying to think if there's any announcements to make. Well, for one thing, Sundays at 5 p.m. EST is Oblivion Sunday now, okay? I already said that once, but I might as well say it again because I'm really excited for Oblivion Sunday, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Other than that, I think I might be doing a fight companion stream this Saturday. There's Francis Ngannou versus some Brazilian dude named Ferreira, right? And we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna watch that if I'm able to. If I'm able to, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna stream for that. It's for PFL, right? Uh, Francis Ngannou is like I, I like Francis Ngannou. He seems like a nice guy. You know, he's not like Kamaru Usman. He's not like who was there was another dude. He was like like supposed to be the like an African champ or something like that. But it might have been Aljamain Sterling. It might have been Aljo, right? But I don't like Kamaru. Oh, Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya. I didn't like Israel Adesanya. All right, for a long time. All right, I didn't like him before it was cool. No, but like even when I was a fan of his fighting, the second Izzy would get on the mic, I'd be like, "Fucking shut your mouth, dude! Shut your fucking mouth, dude!" Right? Because this dude who grew up in New Zealand or Australia or wherever the hell it was, I think it was New Zealand. Um, he's flaunting, "Oh, Africa, Africa, Africa." One of the first things I heard him say after his first UFC fight was, "Gold looks better on black skin." And again, one of those things where I love him as a technician. He was really fun to watch back when he first got in here because he was knocking dudes out. But um, as soon as he would open his mouth, I'd just be like, dude, stop it. I want to like you, man. I want to fucking like you, dude. But he's just so unlikable all the time, you know? Kamaru Usman, kind of the same deal, you know? Just not a fun fighter to watch, you know? Kamaru Usman and Izzy were both just not fun to watch at all, you know? And it's because they were by the books meta guys, right? And I talk about how, the MMA. Oh, I'll do 10 push-ups in a minute, okay? But I was saying like Kamaru Usman is a great example of somebody who, like I said, is all about the meta and all about the strategy. He's not actually about the fight. When he's fighting somebody who can strike, he grapples. When he's fighting somebody who can grapple, he strikes. And look, I'm not saying like, oh, he sucks. I don't like him because he wins fights, but I don't like the way he wins fights. So he sucks and he's a bad champ and this, that, the other thing. Like, I'm not saying he's not a champ, right? I'm just saying that he's not fun to watch, and his personality was like fucking sandpaper, right? Um, Francis Ngannou, though, exciting fights, and actually kind of a nice guy if you listen to him speak. If you listen to him talk about stuff, if you see how he celebrates when he does win, if you see how he licks his wounds when he does lose, it's actually kind of a really cool guy, and you kind of want to root for him, right? So when it comes to Ngannou, I do like him, and I will follow him around when it comes down to it. I didn't see him fight Anthony Joshua, I believe it was. I think he fought Anthony Joshua. I could have been wrong. It could have been somebody else. I didn't see him in his most recent fight. I think he got knocked out, right? I would have watched it if I had even known it was going on. Plus, I think I might have had something else going on that night. That may have been why I didn't watch it. I vaguely remember me doing something, and then after I was done with it, figuring out that Ngannou versus whoever was that night too. But bottom line, right? We're probably gonna do a Saturday night MMA fight companion stream. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Um, man, um, I feel like there might have been something else too. I haven't forgotten about those push-ups, High Ecuador. I am gonna get those push-ups. Don't you worry now. Don't you worry. But huh. Yeah, man, I feel like I had more to say. I feel like I had more to say, but that is some of the stuff. Oh yeah, I am working on the t-shirt stuff, right? I have that shirt that I showed you guys the other day. I'm waiting to get it in the mail so that I can attest the quality of the print and things like that. And I'll let you guys know if I think it's good enough to buy. I'm also gonna add Psalm 144 to the back of the shirt. And you know what? I might as well just show you guys what I am referring to. Um, oh, excuse me. Um. Oh, okay. Um. 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 I'll show you guys what I'm doing, and then I'll do those push-ups, and then I'll answer Spencer's question. All right. And Spencer, are you Soda Man? Is that the Soda Man? So I'm a little bit nervous about this because that should not look like that. That should not look like that. I don't know why that looks like that. So if you do decide you're gonna go out and you're gonna buy one of these and take the risk, probably don't buy this until I can figure out what the hell is going on with this. But um, this right here, okay? Find God before he finds you, all right? And I made the logo just a little bit bigger so that it actually fills the chest area a little bit more, all right? People are going to be looking at your titties, but they're only going to find God. And then on the back, I'm going to add Psalm 144, which is, I believe it's Praise be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hands for battle. My hands for war, my fingers for battle, right? I'll go ahead and I mean, that's pretty much it, right? I asked people, I had people, yeah, it's praise be to the Lord, my rock, who trains my hands for war, my fingers for battle, right? Um, I asked people to pick between two different uh passages, right? I think it was like Psalm 54, which I believe somebody recommended to me, which I liked this one, right? Or maybe was it Psalm 51? Um, you uh, yeah. Nah, I forget which one it was, but I liked it because hold on, it's on my thing. It's on my thing. Oh, Psalm 52. It is but I am like an olive tree flourishing in the house of God. I trust in God's unfailing love forever and ever. Right. That was part of Psalm 52. I liked that one because even though like obviously there is a bit of a threat, if you want to call it that, in the front of the shirt, it doesn't mean that I want the back to also necessarily be like a threat, right? But like, yeah, and obviously it's not like a real threat. It's not like a threat like I'm gonna beat you in the name of God. That's not what it is, right? Obviously, that's definitely not what it is. It's more of a tongue-in-cheek threat, right? Like haha, that's funny. Oh, also I should probably read up. I should probably go back to Bible study or church or read the Bible again, right? That's kind of what it's meant to be. But I do like Psalm 144. That was it is nice. It is nice. Spencer though, Spencer asked, um, where did he ask it? What's your thoughts on people dancing and celebrating after winning a fight? I'm sort of 50-50 on it. Sometimes comes across as corny. Yeah, me personally, when I do well in a fight, win, lose, or draw, I'm never gonna like do a dance and shit like that. Like I have to get on this. If you subscribe to my Patreon, if you become a patron or if you become a YouTube member, sometime in the near future, I'm going to review the fight that I won out of the 3 MMA fights that I've had. Right, I'm gonna review the fight that I won. I have video of it. Right, you're gonna see it. It was a really good fight. It was a little bit back and forth. I was in control pretty much the whole time, though there were a couple of moments where he definitely had it his way. Um, and like after the fight, I didn't get up and start jumping around and do a backflip and woo, yeah, because like I don't know, it just doesn't feel like something I would want to do. I wouldn't want to do something like that necessarily, right? And I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. Um, but I could understand the excitement. I could understand the excitement that somebody would feel for having won a fight, right? Um, Mike Tyson said in terms of like celebrating after a fight, why would you celebrate? Everything went to plan. Why are you acting surprised like things weren't supposed to go that way? And that's kind of one of the ways that I feel about it. But then in addition to that, like it's one thing to celebrate. It's one thing to jump up and down and be like, yeah. It's something else to be like an asshole, you know? Like, and a lot of people are assholes with it, and that is one thing that I don't really like, you know? Um, the fact of the matter is, right, and Ramsey Dewey talks about this, you're only ever going to beat a certain kind of person, and it's somebody who either was not having the best night that they could have had, somebody that you could have beaten, meaning like there is very, very rarely, if ever, an underdog story that is like legitimate, right? There's a lot of luck in terms of fighting, but like typically the guy who is supposed to win because he's the better fighter wins. That's just kind of the way that it is. Either that or there may have been some kind of weird mishap and things like that. And when you start looking at the game that way, which it's true, that is just the truth, right? When you see kind of how the sausage is made, you realize like, oh, why would I start why would I why would I cheer for that? You know? Oh. Hi Ecuador. I appreciate the modding. I appreciate the modding, you know. I will say this guy that message, right? It wasn't the worst message in the world. I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. All right? I appreciate it. LOL, that shit was scripted. Frank told him to do it, but I def looked like one of those punches genuinely wobbled him. Yeah, no, I mean, it wouldn't. I mean, Greg was throwing. You know, Greg was throwing. And even if he wasn't throwing that hard, like when Frank was wobbled, it was probably because he was just off balance, you know. A lot of the time when somebody gets wobbled by a punch, it's not that they like genuinely were like momentarily concussed or anything like that. It's that they were they were just off balance. That's why dudes get knocked down and then they pop right back up in boxing. Is because there was no real damage that was done on that plane, you know. But uh, it's time for It's time for push-ups. I'm gonna squeeze into this little spot right here. You know, hmm. I'm hoping my my shoulder should be good. My shoulder should be good to do it, but I'm hoping it's not gonna be like too much of a pain in the ass. Oh jeez, I just sat back like this and my knees popped multiple times. It was a good pop though. All right, okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, and I found a nickel. I found a nickel. Oh boy. 5 cents richer. Ah, man. Anyway. Any, anyway. Anywho. Just checking something here. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Anyway, so I'd say it's about time here. All right. I'd say it's about time. It's about that time now to turn this thing on out. Um, there we go. It's about that time we get into the Duolingo. Okay. One moment. Duolingo. Megas fight on the hill in the early day. Constant chill deep inside. All right. So, one for Irish, two for Portuguese. All right. I want to see what you guys want. Do you want Irish or Portuguese? All right. One for Irish, two for Portuguese. I'm gonna give you a second. Don't worry. Don't worry. Said like Yu-Gi-Oh. All right, so I see two ones. Two ones for Irish. We're gonna do both, but I just want to know which one we start with. Anyone who presses 2 gets banned. Uh-oh. All right, so we got ooh. I don't know. I only see 2 twos, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do Irish. Okay, we already have Irish up, but I'll go ahead. Bang, bang, bang. All right. So we're still place order at cafe. We're still pretty low into it, right? And the thing is, like, my understanding of Irish is actually a little bit above like section 1, unit 1, right? But it's still good to do this. It's still good to do this, right? All right. Let's go ahead. Hit this bad Larry. All right. Which one of these is water? Ushka.
Ishka.
Ishka.
Ishka. Ishka.
You see, like, I've the little bit of Irish I've picked up has been from different sources and shit like that. So, like,
Ishka.
They say Ishka, right? When the first time I heard Ushka, right? It was pronounced like Ushka, like
Ishka.
Like, this sounds like Ishka, but when I first heard the word, this word, to me it was pronounced like Ushka or something like that, right? And I don't know if it's like different, not slangs, accents and things like that, but like that's something that when I spoke to what's her face, the drunk Irish chick, which one? Am I right? Am I right? Just a Minx. Forgot her name for a second. When I spoke to her, right, like she would say certain things that I would actually know, but I wouldn't understand because she would say them different from how I learned them, right? So that's like a weird thing. All right, the correct meaning. The correct meaning. Select the correct meaning. Water. Ushka.
Ishka.
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 There's different accents every 200 feet. Exactly. So I don't want to hear shit. I'm gonna when we finally get a $100 love letter, and we have to pick, right? And I get just a Minx. All right. When I finally pick just a Minx on that love letter, all right, I'm going in there, and it's not going to be a love letter. I'm just going to be talking mad shit about her Irish skills. Anyway. Ishka?
Ishka.
It's just, oh. I was like, well, I don't see it. Milk. All right. Bana.
Banya.
Banya. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. No, that was
Banya.
Yeah, Banya. Yeah. No, that was the I got self-conscious about the pronunciations thing. That is the way that I learned how to pronounce it, but I was like, oh, it's probably going to be something else. Bana?
Banya.
Banya. Holy shit. What the fuck is this?
Bana?
Oh, no. Yeah, we did it. Whoa, 5 in a row. Which one of these is lemon?
Limod.
Limod. Oh, man. That's funny. Limod.
Limod?
Limod?
Diadet?
Oh, that's hello. You see,
Dia.
right?
Diadet? Diadet? Diadet?
The way I learned it when I first learned it was jichit, right? Either that or some people I've heard say it jichich, right? And then some people say, do you do it?
Diadet?
And then there's this dude saying, do you do it? Have any Irishman? I know Cavalog is in chat right now. I know what's it called? fucking Cavalog is. How do you say it? Do you say dia do it? Do you say dia dit? Or do you say dia hit? Anyway, this AI voice isn't fantastic, I'm sure. Select the correct. Yeah, like I don't even think they had. I don't even think they had speaking. Like they didn't have the voices, right? Yeah.
Diadet.
Like they didn't have that.
Diadet.
They had it for other languages, but they didn't have it for Irish, and now they're doing fucking AI voice, and it sounds like weird, you know? Gia or Dia Gwit. Dia Gwit. Oh man, that's crazy. Right, righteous ham. All right, how do you say it? How do you say it? Right. Oh shit. Anyway.
Diadet.
Oh, that's.
Diadet.
Yeah. I knew that, but I was like, nah, I want to hear it. With. That's with. That's got to be with. Oh.
Shukra.
Correct solution. T with. Oh. No, you know what? I didn't fuck. I didn't pay attention to what they actually wanted. I thought they just wanted me to identify this word. And that's kind of fucking stupid, the way that they're like, oh, new word. Like somebody who's going quick because this is like below their level is going to see that and be like, oh, they just want that one word. Anyway, you guys know that I know. Yeah, it was tea with sugar is what it was, but
Tele limon.
Oh, tea with fucking lemon.
Te limon.
Select the matching pairs.
Hey.
Lemon, limon. Coffee.
Kaffe.
Again, like, coffee. The way that I heard it pronounced was coffee. Coffee, you know? It's like duet. Oh man. You guys are killing me. I can't get a consensus. Sugar.
Shukra.
Water. Bishka. Alright. Select the matching pairs. Tea, te, coffee,
Kaffe.
with, le, hello.
Iditch.
Dia ditch. Milk. Banya. Select it's all just select matching pairs now. With, le, hello.
Diadet.
Dia hitch. Fuck. Now I'm fucking myself up. Oh.
Shukra. Iska.
Beastin'. Fucking bastin'. Fucking bastin'.
Hele shukra.
Alright. Tea with sugar. Eat shit, you fucking side cut bitch. Alright. Continue. What's a streak? Get out of here. What? Unlock streak freezes. They save your streak when you miss a day. Get out of here. Okay. Alright, how do I... Whatever. Alright. So. Which one of these is cake? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Kalka.
Oh yeah?
Kalka.
If I go to Ireland, I'm just gonna ask for cake. If I go to a place where they speak mainly Irish, I ain't saying this one.
Kalka.
I'm sorry guys, I ain't saying this one.
Salade. Iska.
Kalka.
Cake. Scott learned something useful for the coming war, like Chinese or Spanish. I'll learn how to speak Spanish so I can blend in. I'll learn how to speak Chinese so I can blend in, you know. Oh, ni hao. Ni hao, fellow Chinese person. It's kind of, yeah, it is kind of cheating when they put pictures. They didn't used to do that either, you know? They made it like so like
Salad.
easy. Like, and the thing is, Irish is such an easy language to get when it comes to vocabulary because look at how many of these are just cognates. You know, it's literally just, hey, say this word in English, but with the heavy Irish accent.
Salad.
Salad. This dude, I bet he was born in Connacht. You know, that dude looks like he's from Connacht.
Slán.
Oh, that's goodbye.
Slán. Slán. Slán.
Cafe no tea.
Oh, that's or? Yeah, coffee or tea. Coffee or tea. It is good that I'm doing this though, because there are certain words that I didn't know. Like I didn't know lay was with, you know? So like I couldn't ask for like a burger with cheese, right? It'd be like burger. And then like that's it. I just have to hope and pray that they put cheese on it. You know? Or no. Or like no, you know? No is a funny word because it exists in so many languages. There's literally like no is in English, no is in Spanish. No in Portuguese is in or to. And then no in Irish is apparently or. Hold on, I'm curious about something here. Here, Control C, I believe.
Caca no salad.
Oh, cake or salad? Fucking
Caca no.
That's an easy choice
Salad.
if you ask me.
Te. Go mar.
Oh, that's tea. Thank you. And again.
Te. Go mar. Te. Go mar.
Right?
Te. Go mar.
This shit was especially confusing because this is what I was talking about with Justamix on that stream one time was like the way I learned to say that was Goramahagat, right? And you hear this.
Te. Go mar.
It sounds like you're saying te goremat, right? I don't know. Maybe I was wrong, right? Probably I was wrong. I was probably wrong, right? If we're being honest here, but it's still just weird, you know. Select the matching pairs: coffee,
Cafe.
lemon,
Limud.
not liamud, but limud. Cake,
Coca.
tea. I'll almost put no.
Te.
Or no.
Slán grandma agat.
Goodbye, thank you. Wait.
Slán grandma agat.
You see? Here it is, right?
Slán grandma agat.
That's the way that I learned to say it. But the last time we heard that, it sounded like what fucking Justamix was saying. And it's like, what the fuck? Even this doesn't know. Even this can't make up its mind. Gaba gao soprasao. Scott, how long is your streak? 1 day. 1 day. Oh, goodbye, thank you. This is supposed to be a hard exercise. Slán. Go. Ra.
Rev.
Ma. Agat. Write this in Irish. Salad and water.
Salad.
Salad. Oh no, it's Agus.
Ishka.
All right. And milk, thank you. It is
Banya.
Ladahol.
Ladahol.
Oh, please. That's please. Silly me. Bug him. It was because my wife was home. It's because my wife got home and she distracted me. Yeah, I don't know. You see, because like it asked me about one from a little while ago. I'm partially reading these and partially just trying to win the game, and I think that's a bit of a problem when it comes to learning this shit. Is I'm sitting here like, no, let's just keep let's just keep on trying to get them right. Let's just keep on trying to get them right. Lutta hull means please, right? I should have typed in the last one, right? But silly me. Silly me. Yeah, I know. I know.
Banya.
To.
Rev. Ma.
Agad.
All right, here we go. You see that's one thing about these is it makes it easy to keep on going, but are you really like taking in what's happening? Because that's happened a couple of times now. When I get them wrong, it's not usually because I don't know. It's usually because I am mistaken as to what the exercise is actually supposed to be. Because I'm just like, nah, fuck it, let's just breeze through it. Or like I see something and I'm like, oh, I know what it means. Oh, and that's what that means. You know. Again, a couple of native Irish right here. Scott's doing garlic pillow talk now. Do they account for dialects now? That's a crazy update. Beats the hell out of me. Yeah.
Get more with Super Duolingo.
Oh, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my face, asshole. All right. We'll do one more, then we'll switch over to Portuguese. Oh, let's recap this level with a reward at the end. All right, fine, whatever. Yeah.
Tele
Okay.
shukra.
Oh, that's tea and water. Yeah, and again, this is the one. This is the one, right? Did I say tea and water? Jeez. I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to slow down a little bit. Maybe those push-ups took a little bit more out of me. It's supposed to be tea with fucking sugar. Jeez. Tea with sugar. Milk. Thank you.
Banya.
Go. Ra.
Rev.
Ma.
I got.
Agat.
Select the correct meaning. Hello.
Diadits. Calca agus banya le the hull.
That you see that's cake and milk, please. That's what that is. Cake and milk. Oh, please. Goodbye. Slán.
Slán.
Hoka. Goraumar.
Oh, that's cake. Thank you. Cake. Thank you. And
Agus.
Coca le cafe.
Oh, that's a cake with water. Cake with water. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me with this like weird shit where I keep fucking like I'm not really listening. I'm not really listening and I'm not really reading.
Coca.
And because of that I'm fucking things up.
Bana us shukra.
I mean no sense in telling you what it really is now because it shows at the bottom. So if I'm like, "Oh, I knew what that was. It was actually supposed to be coffee and I was just being like weird about actually paying attention to it, you know? Maybe I'm slowly starting to get into like well, I mean slowly. I think I'm just in a rhythm. I think I'm in a rhythm and like I think that's probably almost as bad as when you're not in a rhythm and you're like you know. What do you hear?
Bana us shukra. Bana us shukra.
Yeah.
Banya.
I thought I heard la, but
Bana us shukra. Banya. Agus shukra.
oh,
Bana us shukra.
you see?
Bana us shukra. Bana us shukra.
Where do you hear August in here?
Bana us shukra. Bana us shukra. Banya. Agus shukra.
See,
Bana us shukra.
when it's using the regular speaking voice, where
Bana
do you hear
Shukra.
where do you hear August in there?
Agus shukra.
Yeah, that's fucking milk and sugar. Oh,
Salade. Goraumar.
And you hear that again?
Salade. Graumal.
You see what I'm talking about with the Gora Mahagat thing? Fucking
Salade. Go. Rauw. Ma. Agat.
all right.
Slan. Graumagat.
Oh.
Slan. Go.
Even this, like,
Slan. Graumagat.
even that was a little bit better sounding, you know?
Rauw. Ma.
Almost
Okay.
almost selected August by mistake.
Te. Graumal. Te. Go. Rauw. Ma. Agat.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Coca la café.
Cake with coffee. You see, and I'm pretty sure this is the one that I fucked up. Or yeah, previous mistake. Yeah, you know, silly me. Mistake eraser. Really? Yeah, like the ones that I get wrong are less that I don't know and more that I'm just like I'm either cocky about it or I'm like, fuck it, let's just get through it. Let's get through it. Go, 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 go. You know? Yeah. 5 gems, I don't care. I'm all set, thanks. Because I am going to switch over to Portuguese. There's like 2 types of Irish, one that pronounces all the words, some of the words, some of the time I find. Apparently, you know. Alright, use basic phrases. Select the matching pairs.
Maçã,
Maçã, apple.
mulher.
Woman. A.
Menina.
Girl. Apple, maçã.
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 Casa.
House.
Mulher.
Woman.
E.
And.
Eu.
I.
Eu tenho uma casa e carro.
Eu tenho uma casa e carro.
Capa. Casa. Casa. Casa.
You see the bear
Casa.
opens his mouth.
Casa. Casa.
Sou uma menina because it's a gendered
Uma.
language.
Uma.
Uma.
Tenho uma casa. Capa. Casa.
Eu sou uma menina.
Eu sou uma menina. I am a grape. No, actually, duh. Woman, girl. Menina is girl. Type the missing word. A car. Carro. It's going to be annoying when it expects me to start using these things. It's going to be real annoying when it expects me to start using these. Carro.
Carro e uma maçã.
A car and an apple. And an apple. I have a house. Casa. Eu
Eu
estou
tenho
em casa.
carro.
That is, hold on. I'm pretty sure he said I'm pretty sure he said car. I have a car.
Eu tenho carro.
Oh, yeah. Uma menina. And make soda bread. I don't think I've ever had soda bread, and if I have, it was like a long time ago, and I probably didn't like it because I probably didn't have it the right way. That's probably legit what it is. Write this in Portuguese. I have an apple. Tenho uma maçã. Pretty sure that's it. I did it. Yeah, and it said another correct solution. Eu tenho uma maçã. A man and an apple. Homem e uma massa. Yes. An apple in a house. Uma massa e uma casa. Perfect lesson. Oh boy, I got a championship achievement. Hooray. Hooray. Imagine wanting soda bread in your old age and your Jewish wife won't make it because it's Saturday. Ah, that'd be hell. Dude, no. Use basic phrases. Select the matching pairs.
Menino.
Boy,
Maçã.
apple,
Leite.
milk,
Homem.
man,
Água.
water. Again, you see how I'm in like almost a trance state. I'm almost like a meditative state where it's just like question comes in, answer. You know, that's almost what's happening. That's almost what happens with what happened with the Irish.
Eu.
I,
Água.
water,
Mulher.
woman, ah,
Eu bebo água.
eu bebo,
Bolo. Bebo.
eu bebo água. I drink water. You could also say bebo agua. Eu. You see, we're getting into conjugations, right? Comer would be, or it's either comer or comer. I don't know exactly which. That would be the unconjugated, which would be to eat. Comemos would be we eat. So como is I eat, right? That's how the conjugations work. This is unconjugated, right? This is the infinitive. And this right here is the I, right? Eu como.
Pão e água.
Oh, bread and water. Bread and water. Every time I want to make a joke, my wife is not in the room. I wanted to be like, bread and water, that's all they eat in Brazil because everybody's in jail. But she's never in the room when I want to make that joke. Eu como pão e bebo leite. I drink bread. I drink bread. I eat bread and drink milk. Bread and water. Pão. Yeah.
Eu como pão. Como. Come. Como.
Como.
Eu como uma maçã.
Como. I drink and I eat.
Eu. Como.
E.
Eu.
Bebo.
Bebo.
Oh wait, no. I reversed them. Because when you think of eating and drinking, that's typically the order you think of it in. Is I am eating and drinking, right? And again, that's me being like, oh, I know what that means. I know what all these are. It's fine. I don't have to think about it at all, you know? And maybe they do that on purpose. Eu
como.
I drink water. Bebo agua. Oh boy, we're making it a little bit harder. Notice how Scott is saying he drinks bread. He's breaking through the Duolingo racist social conditioning to stop practicing Gaelic. That's exactly what it is. I eat bread and drink milk. Eu como pão e eu bebo leite. Bread and milk. Pão e leite. Right there. Oh, I drink milk. Eu bebo leite. again, like, my understanding of Portuguese is above this, so like this is all pretty easy for me, you know. I actually like I have better Portuguese skills than I let on because I don't want to. They're not good enough as to where I'm confident in them. But then on top of that, like, why would I want Portuguese speakers to know that the gringo speaks Portuguese? Then I won't be able to hear what they say about me. You know, if if you learn a foreign language that's spoken by a great deal of people, specifically an immigrant population, don't tell them you speak it, right? Only speak it in certain circumstances, right? When it's like somebody you're somebody who's familiar with you or something like that, right? But like when it's just certain circumstances, right? Don't flex it or anything, but it's fun to hear people talk, and even if you can't understand it all, you know they're talking about you or somebody else, and you know a little bit about what they're saying. You know, like that's something my sister-in-law and her friend don't realize, is that there are multiple times where I hear them talking about me and my wife, you know, just doing that typical complaining about your siblings thing, and I'm like, that's how they feel. That's how they feel. They don't know that I know. You know, it's fun. Target your weak areas with customized sessions. Holy shit. What do they do to the poor guy? What'd they do to our boy? Damn, dude. We'll do one more. Let's recap this level with a reward at the end. Oh man. I got to get up early tomorrow, so I mean, it's been an hour and a half. That's not too bad, but I'm not saying I'm going to get out of here right after this one. I might. I don't know. Maybe we'll play a game of AoE or something like that. Maybe. I've been trying to avoid playing AoE in the most general sense. I need another game that I can play, but all I have is a War of Rights, you know? And all the other games people recommend to me, it's like, they're not the type of game that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a game where it's like, I can hop into an online match quick, and it's going to be fun, and I'm not going to have to, like, worry about it being, like, annoying and shit like that, you know? I don't... Like, somebody keeps recommending me Baldur's Gate 3. I'm sure it's a great game, but what I'm looking for is like, oh, I have a half hour before bed. I can't get into anything too crazy. Let's just go ahead and boot up some AoE. That'll take about a half hour. You know, that's what I'm looking for. Anyway, baby, I just 100%ed 2 units on a Duolingo.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, with Portuguese.
Congrats.
Yeah.
That's why you're getting better?
Yeah. It keeps asking me to translate bread and water.
Really?
Yeah, pão e agua. And I think that's because everybody in Brazil is in jail, so that's all you guys eat is bread and water.
Yeah, sure.
That's all she hears all day. That's all she hears all day.
Pão.
Oh, eu como pão e bebo leite. Pão. 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 Fuck you. You're oh, I can't say the names we usually call each other.
Bebo leite.
You're embarrassing me in front of everybody. You're making fun of my Portuguese skills. Write this in English. Bebo leite. I drink milk. Eu sou menino.
Carro e uma maçã.
Again, another weird combination. A car and an apple. A car and an apple. I eat bread and drink milk. Eu eat.
Como.
You see, they definitely did that. They definitely did that on purpose then. The last one where it said I drink and I eat, right? Eu como pão.
Pão.
Pão. Fuck you, baby. Fuck you. She's got this smitten look on her face.
E.
There is no other eu, so I just have to go bebo.
Bebo.
Leite.
Leite.
Homem.
Excuse me. Homem. Man. I am a boy. We're just gonna do so. Sou menino.
O homem.
Homem. A man. Eu sou homem. Você é uma bitch ass. Oh yeah. A boy. Menino. Menino.
Eu tenho uma maçã.
Tenho. Oh yeah, baby. How do you say to eat? Is it comer? Like comer or comer? Comer. Okay. Yeah. It's spelled Comer, right? Yeah. You see, I knew it. I knew it. All right. Type the missing word. So. I have an apple. Tenho. Oh, we got another perfect lesson, baby. All right.
Introducing the Duolingo family.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. We'll call it there for the Duolingo. But you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll play one game of AoE. Just one. Just one. All right. Then we'll go ahead. We'll say fuck it. Waiting for it to boot up right now. Is jedna erana on Promechin Augusta said tulte aku smacht fail argach sine ele. You see, some of those words I recognize. I probably didn't pronounce any of them the right way, but some of them I recognize, but a lot of them I don't. You know. Anyway. I've been playing a lot of Tootens, rootin' Tootens. Dude, like there's just something in the water, dude. Like I was able to hang with like 500 to 600, even getting close to 700 elo people, and then something just happened. I don't know what, and all of a sudden I can't, you know, I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. Oh, I can't do it. Oh. But anywho, we're just waiting. We're just waiting. Man. I'm like I'm tired. I don't know why. I'm just tired. All right, we're waiting. We got a minute and a half. A whole minute and a half. Here we go. Oh. All right. Let's go on ahead now. There we go. Dude, the best ever. The best ever. Absolute. Dude, who else? Who else but me? Who else but me? You don't see Hera pulling that. No, sir. No, sir. Scott, can you hit a Fortnite emote? Yeah, that's a $1,000 fish toy. That's a $1,000 fish toy. All right. Buying you a drinker. All right, come on. Just in case you guys didn't hear that. Start the game already! Dude, I hope the same thing doesn't happen again. I don't want to have to wait for another one. All right, Incas. I either do okay against the Incas or I absolutely get fucked up with them. There's no in between. Come on, baby. There we go. There. All right. Slow start. I got tired out of nowhere, which is actually a good thing because, like I said, I gotta wake up early tomorrow. You know. Excuse me. Where's the wood line? Wood line. Dude, I've been getting shitty wood lines. It's like weird and annoying. Alright. There we go, and then there's a thing over there. Those. Alright, sweet. Dude, I kind of can't, like, Halloween isn't as fun anymore as it used to be now that I'm an adult, right? You know? I think Halloween has to stop being fun eventually, you know? Eventually you have to just hang it up and be like, hey, Halloween's a kid's holiday, you know? I don't care, like, Halloween parties, dressing up as an adult to go to a Halloween party. I think that's just, like, stupid as hell, you know? But, like, you know, it's still nice. It's a nice time of year, you know? It is fun to get into the festivities, you know? I'm not saying, like, you can't, I'm not saying you can't have fun with the holiday. I mean, like, making Halloween into a thing, you know? Into a thing besides just, like, a thing for the kids, right? If anything, all the fucked up people I know are also the types who are like, oh boy, October, it's spooky season. Oh man, I'm gonna watch scary movies and fucking I'm gonna plan my Halloween costume. It's like a 33-year-old woman, you know. It's like oh, there we go. There was something. It was like a picture I saw on the internet. It was like oh, you like goth girls, have fun talking about Invader Zim with a 33-year-old pharmacy tech, you know. Like, and that's literally the girl that I was dating a little bit before I met my wife. I like was dating a girl. It was this like goth girl who was way into Invader Zim and other shit like that. And she worked at a Walgreens, and she was studying to become a tech at that pharmacy, right? Oh man, and it was just funny, right? It's just funny how like true to life it is, you know. Not that there's anything wrong with like being a pharmacy tech or anything like that, but it's um, like just something about the like I got a job at Walgreens and that's where I've spent my entire life since then, and I don't know. I guess I'll just keep working at Walgreens. I'll just get a slightly better position at Walgreens. There's just something funny about that, you know. It's kind of what I was talking about with the hey, what do you have going on? What do you do with yourself? Oh, I watched Netflix, sort of thing that I was talking about a little bit earlier. You know, it was funny, but you know, overall, I'm looking forward to Halloween this year, especially because I'll probably have it off. So you know, that'll be nice. It's always nice to have the day off when there is a holiday. You know, and I have my little ritual that I do on Halloween as well that makes it a little bit nice, you know, a little bit okay. 1, 2. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. You know, one thing I don't like though is that it doesn't start feeling like Halloween until like November 5th. You know, that's one thing I can't stand about Halloween. And I don't know if it was always like this or if it was just if it's like a new thing, you know, like the global warming, the temperature's changing. Oh no, right? I don't know which one it was, but like, I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't actually feel like Halloween until it's fucking, you know, November like 10th. Fucking, the leaves don't really start falling like a motherfucker until after that, you know. So it's always nice when it cools down a little bit, it gets dark a little bit earlier, and the leaves start to change, which they haven't really started to change like that yet, but they're probably right around the corner. It's probably right around the corner, you know. We'll have to wait and see about that one. Man, this guy's over 100 ahead of me right now. Just barely 100 ahead of me. Alright, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then... Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. So I need one more. Right there. We'll be good to go. A grown woman or man celebrates Halloween or is really into it, that's an instant red flag. Oh yeah, 100%, you know. That was the breaking point for that girl that I was dating was you know, for one thing, she just wasn't a good woman to date in the first place, you know, like 29-year-old cutter, like goth girl who couldn't give it up. You know, I mean, I won't tell you exactly where she lives, but she lives in one of those like freakazoid areas, you know. Why do they keep going there and then being like, nah, I'm going there? There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. She just wasn't like a good person to date, you know. I shouldn't have been fucking around with her like that, but you know I did because like she was very promiscuous. She couldn't keep it in her pants, and it you know it just was what it was, you know. She just wasn't a good person to date. And like she knows that I don't like that she had a bit of a past regarding like shit that she has done while she and I knew each other. She and I knew each other and she had done some of this stuff. And she had decided to dress up as like a slutty corpse bride type deal. She still uses that picture. Like every once in a great while when I'm feeling like a creep, I'll go ahead and I'll look and be like, I wonder what she's up to. Wonder what this person's up to. Wonder what that person's up to. And she like still uses that picture of her as like the corpse bride. And her tits were just like hanging the fuck out to the point where even though it's Halloween and that's what everybody does on Halloween, everyone was like, yo, what the whoa. They saw it, their eyes popped out of their head, they went, awooga, right? And like it just was too much, and that was kind of the breaking point. Was literally that night was like Halloween of like, I think it was 2018 or something like that. Halloween 2018. After that, things just weren't the same, and I think less than a month later, we sort of ended it all between us, you know. Yeah, now she's buried out back in my place. No, but it's just like she was the type who would be like, Halloween is my Christmas, and it's like, no, Christmas is your Christmas. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not like you're one of those principled atheists who doesn't celebrate Christmas. You celebrate Yule instead, or some other equivalent. Yeah, it's not even like you're one of those people. You are literally like, you wear fucking Christmas shit. You decorate for Christmas. Christmas is your Christmas. Fucking, you just really like Halloween because you're an immature 30-year-old woman. That's what it is, you know. There's nothing wrong with getting into the festivities. There's nothing wrong with getting into the season and shit like that. But like, she's the type of person who like, you know, like she gets mad if you don't want like ridiculous displays of gore in public. Like, that's literally something I saw was there's like a Halloween festival where she's from, and she was on like a chat thing, a forum, talking about like, oh, some parents got upset that Art the Clown from the Terrifier series was walking around with fucking bloody entrails, walking around with bloody entrails. So some people are mad about that, but you know what? Who cares? Just don't bring your kids. And it's like 6 p.m. on Halloween night, saying don't bring your kids out to something that is at 6 p.m. on Halloween night. Like, that's the level of like ridiculous this girl was, you know. It was just like so like ridiculous, you know. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous, I tell you. There we go. I've started abusing the markets whenever I want to, and it helps out quite a bit. Gavalog, okay, he made up for it with the fight. Sam actually talks like he did when he boxed all the time. Scott told me this in a dream. What are you talking about, High Ecuador? I love fighting people's dads in the suburbs, then getting my mom to drive us home while I'm drunk with the kids' candy before the cops come. Oh man, that's pretty crazy. What were you talking about? What were you talking about with Sam though? I'm confused. Oh, Sam Hain. I guess it's pronounced like Shawayne or Shawin or something like that. Which is pretty stupid. Pretty stupid if you ask me. Then I'm gonna send these bad mamma jammas to gold. But yeah, like it is Halloween for me, right? My ritual for Halloween for a long time was buy a fresh pack of cigarettes, order out some nice food, you know, nice food meaning like pizza, because I love the fuck out of pizza. You know, and just like take it easy and chill. Maybe watch like Halloween specials from my childhood, either that or like YouTube horror type shit. And it's still relatively the same, just minus the whatever it's called, obviously. Yeah, plant it down right here. Obviously minus the cigarettes and stuff like that. You know, it's just a day to take it easy, you know. Don't worry about the diet, don't worry about anything. Eat whatever the hell I feel like, you know, and just chill, you know. Just watch like a nice movie or something like that. It's something a lot different to a lot of people where they're like, "Oh, I'm going to dress up as John Wayne Gacy and go terrorize children because Halloween is for adults." Either that or I'm still a kid at heart. Tee-hee. I'm a kid at heart. Tee-hee. And it's like, dude, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. She didn't hear me. You cold? Oh. You're gonna have to turn the heat on soon. I look over and my wife is she's got the blanket around her. All right. I'm gonna send him here. I don't know if he's going there or not. Oh, he's actually quite a bit ahead of me. Oh, and then I got a bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Of course, I'm blocking this thing off. It would have been easier for him to go out there, but actually, no. It would have been easier for him to go there. All right, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. We're doing all right, kid. We're doing all right. Oh yeah. 5. Oh, excuse me. You see, he's ahead of me in castle age, but that doesn't really mean much because, you know, Imperial is where we're really going to be able to do damage to each other, you know? Oh. Get out of here. Raise your glass to the smuggling men from Limerick down, carry on across Muglen, for you never will see their likes again. Them wheeling, dealing, smuggling men. Alright, I need more houses. Oh, and then one more. There we go, there we go, there we go. I need you back there, and then you're gonna go out there. Then out here. And then I'll worry about the last two. I'll go there first. And then that one's gonna be gone by that time, I guarantee you. People who play with the Incas and the Aztecs and shit like that, they tend to go heavy on priests or monks or whatever, you know. Jeez. Hey, prove you learned Portuguese. What do I need? I need 800. Oh, there we go. Perfect. This guy is F'd in the A. If everything goes right. If everything goes right, he's F'd in the A. You can't go over there. No. There we go. Just in case, though, because it looks like everybody is, don't want that to go to waste. No, sir. All right. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I sit here, I'm like, oh, I haven't checked in on chat in a second. I've been kind of locked in here. Let's see what they're saying. And I see shit like, you think I can afford a bathtub full of bait? Are you crazy, man? It's like, what's going on in there, you crazy kids? What are you crazy kids doing? Jeez, there's a little bit of lag right now. That's a kind of a pain. Ah. All right. Oh, I don't know what he's doing. You see, he's gonna go slingers. He's gonna try and hit me with slingers, I bet. Oh. Alright. Sweet. 3. Want to start making some of these guys, and then I'll make a couple trebs. Make a couple of trebby boys. We're all Irish now, Scott. Uh-oh. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I wasn't sure if this thing was going to be blocked in or not. I was like, oh. access them easily. And then after this, go there. Yeah, you see, we're much closer in score now. Dang. Try Brawl Stars, please. What's Brawl Stars? Oh man. I need a bunch of bills. You know, I think these guys will be alright enough, you know? Doesn't seem like this dude's going after any relics either. Unless that thing's going to be disappeared when it... Nope. Still got the relic. Sending these guys just to see what kind of damage I can do. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, shit. He can see me from there. Fuck. That's alright, though. That's alright. You know, because these guys outnumber them, and they're gonna end up doing more damage, I guarantee you. Just in case, though. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, this might not be the best. This might not be great. Oh, yeah. No, that's not good. That's not good. Although, the more of them I kill, the easier it's going to be for this guy to survive. But nah, he's not going to survive. Damn, that sucks. Oh, well. Come on. Let's bring him back to here. Oh, you dummy. What are you doing, you dummy? See, now he's an imp. See, now he's running into here and these guys. Oh, you dummies. Go over here. You big fucking idiots. You big fucking idiots. Set out there. Oh. No. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Then, no, you know what? Could use another 1 or 2 of those. Could use a couple more of them, honestly, because I want to destroy that castle. Once I destroy that castle, he's mine. It doesn't matter what he tries to do, you know. But I gotta. Oh shit. Yeah, he's a little bit ahead of me right now. I may have given him a little bit too much breathing room there. You know, I should have created 1 more Treb, and I should have waited for a few more of these guys and maybe a couple of these to be ready. But that's kind of my issue when I play, is yeah, I can get a little ahead of myself. Yeah, not all hope is lost though. All right. Yeah, and you know what else? You know what else? 1 thing, 1, 2. Oh, geez, you know what? Silly me. Additionally, what I also need is Fuck it. Yeah, looks like that's about it. Alright, cool. Assholes, get out of the way. Ah, come on. He's gotta go all the way around now. Gee, thanks, guys. Alright. There. Better equipped now. See, I'm also gonna make hand cannoneers as well, because they will be good for... Oh. Hello there. Well, I have been spotted. Whoops. I'm gonna go ahead. As long as I've interrupted that, I'm fine. I want these guys to kind of stay in a spot where... Alright, yeah, we're in good shape. Ah, come on. There we go. No, you idiots, stay there. You silly geese. Oh, he's got another. I've been running into a lot of people who've been, you know, they've been going multiple castles within their walls, which is like, whatever, you know. It's annoying, but it's whatever. What happened to the... Huh? What the fuck? What happened to my, Wow, they died and I didn't even realize. Okay, that's pretty crazy. I don't know why or how. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna see what we can do about this. And then... Alright, let's get those hand cannoneers out here. You know, that way I can at least reinforce a little bit. Alright. I got 3 now. Could be good. Alright, always need more gold. Oh, jeez. Oh, you fucking idiots. Your ass is over here. Yeah, you see, as long as I can cover these guys, they're gonna be okay. These guys, though, I want them to continue picking apart that shit. Alright, get your asses out of here. Yeah, I need more houses. Oh, alright. We're good to go. We're good to go. Alright. You see, he pulled him off, which was a smart move. Big fucking idiots. Ah, man. Yeah, those guys are fucked. But at the very least, oh, I got that. That's really what matters there, you know? Everything else will kind of iron itself out a little bit. Although these guys are most likely fucked. Oh, you see, he's got fucking arbalesters now. He's got armalesters. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I want more of those. Then take a couple of these bad Larrys. Send them out there, send them out there. I'm also gonna build some stables too, just because I might as well. Yeah. Yeah. 2, 3. That way I can have some junk units to throw at him with the arbalesters, you know. So that's really what I'm worried about is the arbalesters. You know, I have a quick, easy fix for these. And in fact, what I should do a little bit of research into those. All right, boys. Sick. Put them right out here. Apparently, I have more siege than just that, which is nice, dude. What are you doing, you fucking idiot? Get your ass out there. You missed. You fucking missed. All right. See, I'm gonna blow these things down to the best of my ability. You guys are here. You guys are here. You guys also over here. You're gonna go there. Bang, bang, bang. Oh. Okay. Oh, he's gonna try and fucking castle drop right there, isn't he? He's gonna fucking castle drop right there, because he's a fucking bitch who can't actually play the game. Good one, you fucking idiot. Good one, you dummy. Whoop. Silly me. Got distracted. Yes. Good one, you big fucking idiot. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. What a fucking asshole. Whoop. Nice. I didn't even upgrade these completely. Silly me. So we can do those. He really likes that, he really likes, alright, let's see if I can do something about them. He really likes building towers. That's his move. You know, I don't know why. But, oh, no, that one right there. Yeah, that's what I thought, pussy. Keep running. Keep running. Keep hiding behind the tower. That's his move. That's his whole move, I guess, is yeah, right there, perfect. Oh, that was a good move on his part. That was a good move on his part. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Still though. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's go get him. Of course, these guys should be over here. These guys should be over here. And these guys should be in here. Oh, nope. Can't let that happen. No, sir. No, sir. Just gonna go ahead and deny him that. Because he's a fucking idiot and he thinks he's gonna build a castle right here. Yeah, good one, dummy. Fucking maroon. He's real quiet now. learned a new one. Oh, how cute. You were saying back what I say. So basic. What the hell is he talking about? Oh, did I already have this guy muted from, like, another session? Alright. This dude should give in or be completely obliterated in, like, a minute or two. Yeah, you know what? Let's see if I can get Spy. No. He actually has quite a few more. Somewhere around here. Sending them over there. Oh. Ah, okay, I see what he's gonna do. One final push. Is that his move? It's one final push. What he's going for. Ain't gonna work the way he wants it to. As I said. You know, he got one of them though. He got one of them. That was good on his part. But again, not gonna work as he wants it to. Alright, let's put these guys in front of here. Put them back there. Ah, you see the slingers that I thought he was gonna main. Who's he hitting though? Alright, just in case. I ain't gonna need it, but just in case. Yeah, you see, because that's what I figured he was gonna do, is try to repair it. No, I don't even think he's got that. Oh, no, he's bringing it back because he's able to repair like that. That's alright, though. It's a waiting game right now. Not bad on his part. Not bad. Still not gonna do anything, you know. He's still fucked. I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw so that these guys follow me out. Hopefully they follow me out. Yeah, he was a little bit too smart for that, but it's like I said, it wasn't gonna work for him. You know, I pushed him back too far and I have too much on the way. Fuck it. We're gonna castle drop in the middle of his shit just to be an asshole. Just to be an asshole. Ah, yeah. Too much for him. Mm-hmm. Get your ass in there. Just being an asshole to the guy. Man. Yeah. That wasn't a bad game, you know. I jumped on him before he jumped on me. You know, and because of that I was able to kind of keep him confined in here. Yeah, you know, everything went pretty much how it was supposed to. I figured I'd play a game just because, you know, it's been in 2.5 hours. I didn't want to. My minimum for a stream is like 2 hours, right? If I can get a 2-hour stream in, I'm like, okay, it's not too bad. It's not crazy or anything like that. You know, it's not like too like. It's not too short. You know, it's worth it. So you know I wanted to play some AOE because it would have put me over that 2-hour mark, but what I was saying, I'm back in the 500 range. I'm back in the 500 elo range. Yeah, but anyway, that's all I got for you tonight. All right, thank you guys. I will be here on Friday. I don't have anything too huge planned for Friday as of right now, but we'll see what we can do. And yeah, you know, I'll let you guys know. Remember, Oblivion Sunday, that's the one I'm really hyped for as of late because, you know, it's I like Oblivion. You know. And yeah, I will I'll catch you guys later. All right? Peace out.